Okay, hey, right away, this doesn't seem like it's gonna be a clean movie. It looks really messy with the cover. There's not many movies I think that have a cover like this. Luckily, it's on Netflix, and it looks like they don't care, and they just do whatever they want. Jake Gyllenhaal and Rene Russo are back with Dan Gilroy, who wrote and directed it. Rene is Dan's wife, which I didn't know. And at the end of 2017, he said he wanted to put out this new movie on Halloween, and it seems like more of a Halloween movie. But they missed the deadline a bit, and instead we're getting it in February. He said it's a satirical thriller, and that he made it because he was in a contemporary museum one night around closing time with really freaky, weird art. And he thought it would be a cool place to write a thriller. He said he wanted the movie to be mainly entertaining, but there's smaller things in there like how much art is worth affects it. He said he doesn't like art being judged by how much it's worth. And then he thought it would be interesting to mix a satire with a thriller. Basically, an artist passes away and a bunch of art people find his works being thrown away, which is what the artist wanted, but they decide to go against his wishes and try to take it, and then it comes back to get them. It starts out at this art show called Buzzsaw in Miami Beach, and we get the typical introduction to the people who all want power. The owner of an LA art gallery and their competitor, an art critic, art assistant, art handler, and a museum worker. It's a classic power struggle movie. The artist who passes away is the neighbor of the art assistant. The art critic is with the art assistant. And there's a lot of people who buy the art, so whoever sells it will make a lot of money. And everyone wants to sell it. But the art was violent, and as they find out more about it, people start to die. Zaw Ashton's the art assistant, Jake's the art critic, and Renee's the LA art gallery owner. The story's fairly simple. It's like a game, and you watch to see if anyone's gonna win. It really tries to shock you with the graphic parts, and it tries to be funny. There's a part where they think a body's an exhibit in the museum, and there's a lot of lines you might find funny. Jake does a good job here, and he's brought a lot to the role, and the acting's good. It starts off with the art world, but the rest of the movie's your ordinary horror movie, so people who like the art part might not like the second half, and people who like the horror part might not like the art stuff. There's a really big world he's built here, but it seems like not everything's connected, so there's a lot more that could happen between people before their luck runs out, but in the end it's more about ending people. And like the poster, the movie's a strange mix of trying to be funny and giving you a story that seems like something else. It's not a movie that would probably make it into a theater. There's way too much risk for like any big movie studio to ever take this on. I could give this either a like or a dislike, but I'll give it a like because it passes with the story and good acting. What do you think? Leave your comments below, check out my other videos, and subscribe.